Part 3.
What the heck? You're so loud! Why would you do that? You
I was aiming for the phone. Ow. Sorry. Hello again, everyone. Well, it's official. We're back. Fixing Madam Web, Part 3. Yes, finally, back to it, right? Also, me and my girlfriend will be doing a 100 subscriber video soon. So I hope you guys are ready for that. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. So let's get right into Madam Web, Part 3, Fixing It. Okay, so what's happening now is this is the part of every Spider-Man's like movie where the Spider-Man character is practicing their web slinging, they're crawling on walls and all that cool stuff that we like to see spider people do. And Maddie is the person who wants to be the superhero. She's big into superhero stuff. So oh gosh, it has been a while. So I'm gonna not be able to remember all their names like right now, but you will see me point them out throughout the story. So we've got, I guess I'm going back to the how their hair is kind of thing. Julia, Maddie, and other girl who I keep forgetting her name. Ayana, something like that. Anyway, so after they're at this little warehouse place that's been abandoned, the police girl pretty much told them that's where they go to. They're starting to kind of argue about the situation, trying to figure things out. Anya is frustrated at the fact that she's got superpowers now. She just wanted to clarify with everybody, hey, I'm sorry, but I just can't with this, with all this what's going on. I can't do it. I wanted to be just a normal kid. And Julia's like, yeah, I know the feeling. I want to be a normal kid too, but we don't have that luxury anymore, and people are trying to kill us. So it's kind of hard for us not to, be involved or whatever. And the thing is, they don't know that someone actually is trying to kill them. They know that people are after them, but they don't think that anyone's really. They don't think their lives are truly on the line. Sorry about that. But at any case, we end up seeing Maddie tell everyone, okay, be quiet, shut up. I understand your problems. I understand your problem to a certain extent. We're gonna bond, all right? Let's get our stories straight. Let's get our stories in order, and we'll figure it out. And then Julia is actually, preppy about that. It's like, oh, okay, me, I'll go first. I'm Julia. This, blah blah. You know my story. Let's move on. And then Ayana is not really willing to share. So she's like, hi, I'm Ayana. That's all you need to know about me. And Maddie actually goes a little bit deeper into her situation in saying how her parents are abroad trying to save the world, being like, rich people who want to who have people that have a lot of money and who are very smart, went to college for like 20 years, that's how her family is pretty much. And so they all kind of take that stick out of their asses, and they end up being like, all right, so well, you're the super comic book nerd, what should we do? And Maddie's like, we're about to see what kind of powers y'all have. And so then music starts playing, whatever song is playing, and they're like, okay, let's see. They're like, all right, so you're a spider. Okay, can you shoot spiders out of your butt or something like that, out of your hands? Can you do that? And like they're like, I don't think so. Okay, gross. And then they start, all right, let's try the climbing on the walls thing y'all did before. So the two of them grab onto the wall, slide down, and then they're like, okay, that. Guess we don't have that power. You guys did it before. Just do it again. And so she's like, oh, fine. climb on. Oh, climb, yo! And then Julia climbs, climb. It's all fun and games, and then Ayana she slips and falls because some random shenanigans happens, and Julia spider sense moment. She shoots out this weird magical web thread that she sees. She's like, "Whoa! Did you guys see that?" She's like, "Yeah, I saw that." It's like this weird magic web type stuff, and they're like, "Whoa, that doesn't look like regular spider powers. That's some magic stuff right there." And they're like, "I don't know, maybe you could do it too." And she's like, "Well, I could try." And then she tries to do the web thing, doesn't really work out, but at least she can climb on walls. They throw stuff at each other, and they grab it. Maddie's the one grabbing the stuff and tossing it, and they're like, stop, oh, hey, I can grab stuff. And then Ayana grabs it, breaks it by accident, and she's like, because she's frustrated, and even though they're doing the powers thing, you can just see it. She's like, oh, okay, we got super strength. And then they run around, jump around, see the web swing, and see what they can do about that. And they're like, just having fun. And then the entire time this is happening, at the end of the montage, two things happen. Police girl goes home, and she ends up finding her mom's journal and figuring out that the guy from the museum was a part of the situation with her mom. We already kind of established that, and she finds out that the book with her Ayana's her dad is pretty much the same research, and with that we see a lot of back and forth, and we see we jump from there, studying about spiders and everything, to the bad guy, and the bad guy finds out that he's pit-pocketing, like, oh, have you guys not seen them at all, anything at all. And we find out that when we go back to the girls, they're playing around, having fun with their new powers, and Maddie kind of opens up a little bit, saying, I've always wanted to do this. I'm jealous of you guys, and it kind of sucks that the person who usually wants it the most is always the one who doesn't get the powers. And Julia understands how that feels, kind of, because Julia never truly wanted the powers either. Obviously, no one usually wants the powers, but then she's like, I like that I have someone like you to be here to help me through it, because I don't just see these powers as mine, I see these powers as us, because we're friends and everything. And so after that, Maddie still has a lot of money saved up that she has, and so this is the stupid teenager moment, but she's hungry, and she goes to go get some supplies. Not only does she get supplies, but she ends up getting their costumes, and it's some cheesier versions of their outfits. Nothing too fancy, but it's everybody's first spider costume, so it's not going to be perfect, but they're going to look good enough. I'm thinking Tobey Maguire type Spider-Man costume, not Andrew Garfield, where it's just like a hoodie and a mask and shades. That right there, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just feel like there's not a lot of creativity with that first costume. It's not as cool. But because the two best costumes was Tobey Maguire's, because it was simple but cool, and the number one would have to be Tom Holland's costume, which was really, really awesome. But in any case, I still have to give Andrew Garfield's just a little bit of credit, because it's still cool nonetheless, but it's just not. It's not my cup of tea. Anyway, so as she does this, the goons catch wind of Maddie and sees her like walking around, but instead of following her, at first they call the boss, and the boss finds tracks them through all the cameras and whatever, and he's like, I'll do this part myself. Let me end this quickly. And so when she gets back, it's getting dark now, and everybody's ready. They're hungry. They're starving. So she hands them the food, and she shows them their costumes and things that you would look good in silver and black, or just in this silver costume. You would look good in silver or white and black. To Julia, and Ayana gets the silver costume, and I'm like, and you guys are like, oh, okay, that's these are how they get their little niches in the costumes. And then Maddie actually shows off that she got herself a costume too, but her costume is kind of lackluster. It's more like it's like if someone had tech, like a lot of the times when a friend has like the superhero powers, but the other one usually doesn't, but they're an out of control smarty, so their powers have a lot to do with like tech and stuff like that. So it's still a nice costume. It's red and blue, but it's like her official outfit is going to be, but it's still kind of like she's gonna put stuff on it to kind of make up the fact that she doesn't have powers. And so then they look up, and then, oh no, here comes the big spider guy, and they're like, what the heck is that? But they got their costumes on, kinda, and the guy comes down, and he starts moving his head back and forth, and then Julia tries to fight him first because she has martial arts self-defense stuff, and Maddie just holds her skateboard, and Ayana, she just steps in the back, but then they start fighting, and they realize that this guy's not messing around. He's actually really trying to kill them. So they become like teenagers again and get scared. And he's just moving his head back and forth and not saying anything. And then he grabs Maddie and tosses her down. And everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, that was so scary!" And they charge forward, trying to get him off of her. And she uses her magic whip. Magic whip, wow. Magic webs to let's see what time is it? Okay. To injure him. But what they didn't realize was that he's a lot stronger than them. So he just grabs it and flicks her over to the side, causing her to get hurt and everything. And at this time, she's trying to put her hair up in a ponytail, trying to get back into the fight. But then that's when the police girl pops up. She's almost there. She's on her way. We see that she's driving, and she sees something going on in there, like from afar. She's like, what is going on? Oh, okay, you know what? And then the two goons arrive, and Ayana's trying to fight those two off, and she realizes that she can, she's, stronger than they are. So she knocks those guys out or tosses them, doesn't matter. And the guy grabs Maddie again. Maddie looks scared, and Maddie starts to get stung by his venom, and everyone's like, "Oh no, Maddie, oh my God!" And police girl shoots him, pow, pow, gets hurt. He jumps back up. His goons run off, and he ends up going up the climbing the little pillar thing, and leaving. And Maddie's over there seizing worse than how they were. She's like, whatever's happening to her is not happening just like the other two girls. Whatever's happening to her is hurting her, and she is not handling it well. She's been poisoned, and with venom, and now she doesn't. Now they don't know what to do, so they're going to take her to police girl's house, and because that's a good idea. Or is it? Well, I think we're running out of time, so I will stop it here. That was literally just the whole scene in general. I actually like that. It's like this little big chapter is just this one scene of them getting their costumes, kind of, and then getting their, kind of bonding a little bit, and seeing a little bit of the story kind of starting to unfold, because the first chapter was trying to get to the establishing point. The second chapter was letting all the establishing points start to merge into the action, the active story. And then this one is kind of like the okay change of pace. Everybody's kind of like, you know, we slow it down a little bit, get to know the characters, let the people understand their powers, and let them kind of, you know, be chill, be the characters. You know, that's what I want out of this franchise or this movie, was the fact that they don't have any like character development. They just kind of tell you stuff. Well, now they're telling you while also being active with what they're talking about. So yeah, that's this chapter. Chapter 3 is episode 3 is done. I hope to do the next one pretty soon, but I'm gonna have to edit this one and get all that stuff out and get ready for another video that I'm trying to get done. So until then, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next episode. So, you know, let's get a comment show. Let's have a conversation in the comments. I want to know what you guys' opinion is. Am I doing a good job? Do you guys think that it needs to go into another direction? You know, I don't mind constructive criticism. You know, let me know. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.